Odds are high. Deuces are low. Don't ask why. Just bet the dough on Cut Sharks. And here's the host of Cut Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Dan. I thank you very much. Welcome to Card Sharks. Good to have you here with us. And it sounds like an existential philosopher said in this opening poem, don't ask why, just bet the dough. Barbara Richmond, thank you, from Skokie, Illinois, watching us on WMAQ-TV, Channel 5. Thanks for sending in a poem and being a part of the show. Now let's open the board and get to the cards. And Janice Alonso will start loading in the cards, and we'll meet our Card Sharks. Faye Spice. Hi, Faye.
Hi, Jim.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Our champion, won't you again remind us about yourself?
Okay, my name is Faye Spites, and I'm from a small town in Mississippi called Oakville.
Almost forgot where it was.
Right now, I'm living in Gardena, California. I've been out here for about 6.5 years. I work for one of the telephone companies as a marketing staff specialist. And, Jim, one of my dreams has always been to drive an 18-wheeler.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to get a chance to do it, or is
one
it just...
of these days I am. That's if there's anything that I'm ever going to do, that's one of the things I'm going to do.
You want to drive an 18-wheeler. Well, you can't quite afford one yet, but you're doing very well with $1,500 in cash. Faye, I wish you well with your ambition there.
You.
And our challenger is Mike Kaboul. Hi, Mike. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
And again, a little reminder about yourself, sir.
All right, I'm Mike Kaboul from Great Bend, Kansas. I'm a minister and a 3-mile-a-day walker.
Yeah, and we found out on the last show you have a great sense of humor, and I guess it shouldn't surprise me, but I think it's wonderful that someone in the ministry would have a good sense of humor and be very outgoing about it. It's nice.
Well, thank you, Jim. I feel this way. After all, our Lord associated with people. He went to the wedding at Cana of Galilee. I like to think of the Christian faith as this type of faith rather than this type of faith.
Oh, okay. Because what you told me, see, I'm setting you up as a straight man there, Mike. What you told me was funny. You said that the Lord went to the wedding feast at Cana, and he said, I don't think he sat in the corner going, which is a nice to have you both back here. You both got the cards at the beginning of the match. We'll pick up where we left off. We played the best 2 out of 3, and the first game went to Mike, the challenger. Faye, the champion, needs this game. Looking at the board, already Mike has moved over. A 10 is his base card now. He needs 2 cards for a crack at the big money. So, Faye, you got some catching up to do, and the question to you. Faye, we asked 100 people, is it unfair for a television network to cancel a new show after only a few weeks on the air? How many people said it is unfair to cancel a new show after only a few weeks on the air?
Well, I guess it would depend if the show was rotten or not. But I think most people feel that a few weeks on the air really isn't enough time to properly evaluate a show. Maybe things were a little slow getting started. I don't think that they would want it canceled after just a few weeks. I think that number is going to be low, probably.
How many say it is unfair?
It's unfair, probably 25.
25 out of 100 say it's unfair to cancel a new show after only a few weeks. Mike?
Well, I feel this way. They've gotten in there and they set up a pilot and they've put a lot of work into it and a lot of money into it, and they want to give it a chance. And I think that more people than 25 are going to say it's unfair to cancel it. I've liked shows and seen them disappear. I say it's higher.
You say higher?
Yes.
My feeling is that they should have a law that after a year and a half, they're not allowed to cancel shows. All right. You say 25, Faye. Mike, you say higher. The actual number of people who said it's unfair to cancel a new show after only a few weeks on the air is 49. Mike is right. Well, it was kind of split almost 50-50. Mike, you've got a 10.
You know, I want to change that card.
When you win the question, you have the right to change it. A 9.
Oh, just call me lucky. Let's go lower.
Lower than a 9. A 3.
Hey, let's go higher.
If this is higher, we have a new champion. We do. Mike wins it. And today, we have to say goodbye. $1,500. Well, I hope you good luck with driving the 18-wheeler. Let us know. Thank you, Faye. Face Mike. And Mike Kaboul, our champion, come on down here. You know, I remember on the last show, Mike, every time you got a bad card and said, just call me lucky, it turned right around and you got lucky and you did it again.
Jim, there are 2 kinds of luck. There's good and there's bad. And I'm going to stick with the good.
Okay. And I hope he's going to have good luck with the money cards coming up right after this. Back with our champion, Mike Kaboul. Mike, what were you saying after the last show? You were dreaming card sharks all night?
All night. Every so often I wake up and say, higher, lower.
Did they feel lucky to you in your dreams?
Lucky.
Let's make the dreams come true. Come on, Mike. Let's get up there to the money cards. Here we go. I hope you're going to be real lucky right now as we give you $200 of new money on the bottom line and 3 cards to bet as you will. Move up to the second level. We add another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Minimum bets, of course, $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Good luck, Mike. Here's $200.
Thank you.
Remember, you can change that base card on each level if you need to. And thank you, Lois. We'll start, Mike, with 200 and a 7.
Oh, I'm going to change that card.
Next card off the top of the deck, and you must play this one.
All right,
well,
10.
a little better.
$50 lower.
$50. That this card is lower than a 10. It is with a 3.
All right. $200 higher.
$200 higher than a 3. Oh, no. Now we're down to 50. Mike, you've got to say your immortal line now before we go any further about being lucky, right?
Hey, come on, Lucky. $50 higher.
Let's see if it works. 50 higher. Yes, with a king. Now we're moving. You got to talk to those cards, Mike. You're that kind of player. Up goes the 2. You have 300.
All right, 300. $250 lower.
$250 lower than a king. Yes, with a 4.
$500 higher.
Big bet on the 4. 500 higher. Yes. Now you're moving.
$50 higher.
$50 higher than a 6. And he's right again. And after that double 3, he's made a good comeback to 1,100. Do you want that 9?
Change that card.
Come on, let's see our real good one for the big bet. Mike will play a queen.
Hey, that's a good one.
Mike, you must bet at least $550. You could bet more. You have 1,100 on a queen.
Let's go 900 lower.
$900. Oh, that would be nice. It would be a nice round $2,000 if this card is lower.
Yeah.
It is. That's nice. See, all you had to do was talk at it. That's the way you won the game, Mike.
All right.
Okay, 2,000 there, 200 in the game, 2,200 for one game. That's not too bad. We'll be back with a new challenger right after we take time out for this. Back with our champion, Mike Kabul. Now I've got to ask you, how much did you win in your dream last night?
On the first game, I won $6,600. Jim, I've got some catching up to do.
Well, I'll take $2,200 in real money any day.
Not all bad.
All right, Mike. Janice is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards, and here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Kirsten Cabral. Hello, Kirsten. Nice to have you here. I'm fine.
I'm glad to be here.
Won't you tell us something about yourself?
Well, my name is Kirsten Cabral. I live in Riverside. I'm originally from a small town in Germany just south of Amsterdam. I lived half my childhood there, half in Seattle. Came to California, fell in love with the weather and the guys, and decided to stay here. I go to school and I work at a restaurant. I love animals. I have 2 dogs, Handsome Poopsie and Susie, 2 cats, Missy and Benji, a parakeet Junior, and a cricket Charlie, and I'm very glad to be here.
Well, that's nice. Could you come down here for a moment, Chris? Janice and Lois, would you come out here? I've just suddenly noticed something. Would you stand out here in a line, the 3 of you here? Can you deal cards, said Janice? Either some designer lied about the originals, or we have the new Andrews sisters here, friends. Thank you very much. Kirsten, you want to sit up there? Thanks, Janet and Lois. Kirsten, we're happy to have you here. You cut your cards?
Yes, I have.
Incidentally, talking about vocal groups, Cabral and Kabul sounds like a vocal group, too. Armenian vocal group, right?
Really?
Here we go. Best 2 out of 3. Question to Mike. And Mike, we asked 100 women who have been married for 50 years or more. Is there a man in your romantic past you still daydream about? How many women married 50 years or more said there was a man in their romantic past they still daydream about?
Well, Jim, I've been married to my wife, soon be 25 years, and she's put up with me for a long time, and then for 50 years, I think it's a dim memory. And I'm going to say that's a very low number, and I'm going to say that there's only about 11.
11?
Yes, 11 women, I think that.
I was glad he was saying dim, weren't you? Mike says 11, Kirsten. Higher or lower?
Well, I think that memories often get more vivid as you get older, and I think that even though we are married to someone, we have daydreamed about someone that you might have been fond of earlier on, so I'm sure that number will be higher.
Interesting. Memories become more vivid. Mike says 11, Kristen says higher, and the actual number of women married 50 years or more who said there's a man in the romantic past they still daydream about is 19. Kristen is right. It is higher. So it is the challenger who starts off the match with a 9.
I'll change it.
Changing the 9 to an ace. Great change. Lower than an ace. A 2. Higher than a 2. A 7.
Freeze.
And we'll move over the freeze bar with that middle card. Boy, Kirsten was really pointing, freeze, freeze. Don't you dare touch that card, Perry. Kirsten, this question to you. We asked 100 third grade boys, can you make a girl cry without even touching her? How many third grade boys claim they can make a girl cry without even touching her?
Well, I remember being in the 3rd grade, and 3rd grade boys can be pretty mean. And I think that they could make a girl cry without even touching her, just by teasing her and whatnot. So I'll say that that number will be about 60.
60 out of 100 said yes, they can. Mike, what do you think?
Well, Jim, I feel that there's a lot of ways to make girls cry: ridicule their hair, or toss their books away, or tell the teacher something. However, I think that number's going to be lower than 60.
You say lower?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the key to the question is, are the third grade boys aware that they can hurt without hitting? Which is what makes it interesting. Kirsten says 60. Mike says lower. The actual number of third grade boys who can make a girl cry without even touching her is 70. They're more aware than you thought. Kirsten has it. Very much higher. Kirsten with a 7.
I'll change that card.
And she has a chance to get rid of the middle card. Oh, still a 7.
I'll go with the odds and say higher.
Higher than a 7. Yes, a jack.
Lower.
If it's lower, she has the first game of the match. It is. Kristen, the challenger, wins game number 1. Very nicely done.
So happy.
You look relieved there. You didn't think you were going to win one, huh? All right. You relax for a moment, Kirsten, and Janice will deal out same 2 decks of cards, with the next cards off the top of those decks. And if you can keep track, that'll help. Now, Mike's behind. He needs this game.
Right.
Mike, we asked 100 doctors, do you think smoking marijuana is physically harmful? How many doctors said smoking marijuana is physically harmful?
Jim, a lot of reports have come out from the government and from medical associations, and I think that the consensus among physicians is that it damages the brain, the lungs, the fatty tissues. Yes, that's going to be a high number. I'm going to say 88.
88 out of 100 doctors said yes, marijuana is physically harmful. Kirsten?
Well, I've read a lot of articles on it, and it doesn't seem to state that it really is that dangerous to your lungs, not as much as cigarettes are and alcohol and all those type of drugs, too. So I'm going to say that that's too high. I'll say lower.
You say lower. We both have diametrically opposed views on this one. The actual number of doctors who said smoking marijuana is physically harmful is 87 by 1. Kirsten got it. 87 out of 100. Very interesting. Kirsten, you start the game with an 8.
Change that card!
And getting rid of that middle card. An 8! Lower than the ace. The queen. Lower than the queen. A 2. Higher than the 2. A 4. We have a new champion. Can she go all the way? Yes! Kirsten does it with 5 straight cards. Wow. Well, she got hot, Mike.
She sure did.
I thank you. I'll come to your congregation anytime. You're a delight, Mike. And you're leaving us with $2,200. Mike Kabul. Thank you, Mike. Kirsten, he's waving. Come on down there, Kirsten. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, you were overjoyed that you won 1. How do you feel now?
Oh, I'm just so excited.
Okay. You relax for a moment, and Kirsten will go for the big money right after this. Back with our new champion. Now, we've already played the money cards once today, so we dealt them out. You cut them, yes?
Yes.
And then we dealt them out. And you shrunk a little bit, Kirsten. Come down here for a second. Come here. Good. Look at this. What did you do? Why did you do that?
Because they were hurting my feet, because I usually wear blue jeans and sneakers, and I'm not too used to dressing up nicely.
Well, if you're comfortable, that's all that matters. Hop on up there, Kirsten. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's $200. Come on, let's do it. And let's see if we can start her off with a good base card there, Lois. 210.
Ooh, change that. Change it.
Can we improve it? Oh, yeah, with a 2.
All of it higher.
$200. Higher than a 2. Yes, with an ace.
All of it lower. All of it.
Double to nothing for 800. It is lower.
300. No, 150 higher.
$150 higher than a 5. It is $950 on the bottom line. And we'll move up the jack and give you the other 200. Do you want to play that jack?
I'm going to change it.
All right. Well, it's one of those borderline cards. Let's see if it pays off. It does. Queen a little better. You have $1150.
1,000 lower.
How much?
1,000.
Ooh, there's only one ace showing. I hope you're right. $1,000 lower than a queen. Yes! $2,150.
$50 higher.
Minimum at $50 higher than a 7. She's right again. Back with a jack.
$100 lower.
$100 lower than a jack. And right again. $2,300 and up goes the 4. First of all, do you want it?
I'll play it.
And you must bet at least $1,150. You have $2,300 and a 4. What's your big bet, Kirsten?
I'll bet 2,000 higher.
Big bet. We haven't seen that many low cards. I hope you're right. $2,000 higher than a 4. It is for $4,300. Well, doggone, we all should get barefoot. Get down here, Kirsten. That's super. Well, when you get dressed up, you go to town. $4,500 for Kirsten Cabral. That's not bad. Nice.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back right after this. Now, I've got to ask you, at the end of the commercial, Kirsten just said you feel like a kernel of popcorn?
Yes.
What's
I just keep on wanting to jump up and down.
Oh, I see that. Okay. Janice, would you deal out 2 brand new decks of cards and we'll meet a new challenger here on Card Sharks? Ed Elder. Hello, Ed.
Hello, Jim.
Nice to have you here. I'm fine.
It's great to be here.
Won't you tell us something about yourself, sir?
Okay, I'm Ed Elder. I'm a single man from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm a private pilot, and after driving in this L.A. traffic, I'd rather be up there than down here. And enjoy cooking. I make specialty foods like smoked fish and beef jerky. I make my own wines, brandies, cordials, whatnot. And I enjoy dancing. I go dancing 4 or 5 times a week, both ballroom and, of course, the disco.
You're a single fellow who cooks, makes his own wine, flies his own plane, goes disco. You may not be single too long when the ladies in Phoenix see you out here, Ed. Happy to have you here. You cut the cards?
Yes, I certainly did.
Here we go.
Thank you.
We'll side the best 2 out of 3 with a question to the champion. Kirsten, we asked 100 single women. If you fell in love with a man who told you he loved you, but never wanted to get married, would you be willing to be his unmarried girlfriend for the rest of your life? How many women would be willing to be his unmarried girlfriend for the rest of their life?
Well, did it say that she wants to marry him?
Yes, you said. Oh, it says you fell in love with a man and he loved you, but he said he never wanted to get married. Oh, I assume maybe he did, but that was not the question. And would you be willing to be his unmarried girlfriend? It sounds like we're doing a soap opera here. Would you be willing to be his unmarried girlfriend for the rest of his life? How many said yes?
I'm sure that if they loved him, they would be willing to remain his unmarried girlfriend for the chance that perhaps they'll encourage him to get married sometime in the future. I think that they would.
He said he's going to stay unmarried.
Yeah, he says that, but guys are almost as undecisive as women often. Yeah, so I'm going to say that 70 would still remain his girlfriend.
70 would.
Oh, boy.
What do you think, Ed?
No way. Being a single man, I've had experience in this line quite a few times, and I've had a few girlfriends that's hung in there for a while, but they don't hang in there very long, and because they're looking to get married. They want to get married bad, so it's definitely lower than that, Jim. Yes.
I hope you're enjoying Another World, friends. 70 says Kirsten, lower says Ed. The actual number of women who would be willing to be his unmarried girlfriend for the rest of their life is 30. You got it, Ed. It is lower. Ed, let's see what we start off with. You got a 5.
Change that card.
Changing the 5 to a 6.
Oh, not too much better, but let's go higher on that.
Higher than a 6, a 7.
Freeze it.
And Ed takes the one-card advantage. That's about all the time we have for now. Hey, we've got some people with us in the audience from Dundee, Florida, and as far away as Yokohama, Japan. Why don't you come down and join us sometime in the Card Sharks audience? We have a lot of fun. Gene Wood's going to tell you how you can do it, and I'll say bye-bye for now.
And some of our contestants will receive from Mr. Coffee a gift pack featuring America's #1 coffee maker and genuine Mr. Coffee accessories, including an extra decanter of Mr. Coffee filters and a tray and light lunch from Lipton. Hot and hearty, satisfying dishes you make in a mug. More great taste from Lipton Light Lunch, it's delicious. And a tote bag and Unicap M from Upjohn. Contains 11 essential vitamins and 6 key minerals, including iron and zinc. Unicap M, because you need minerals too. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.